With me I have the voice of Gippsland, Peter Eustace. Welcome, Peter.
Good on you, Craig. Thank you.
King Cyril was well known for being a wide runner, and some would say more suited to the 8 box. How did you rate his chances being drawn from the 1?
Well, I gave him a chance, but I didn't think he'd be able to sort of use the box to a nicety as some of the red runners can. But gee, he just blew him out of the water, didn't he? He ran 24.70, and that was a very good run.
Yes, certainly one of his best times. Leading into the home turn, Pete, King Cyril seemed well placed, albeit pretty wide, but there was a big challenge from the Czech Perlesk. What were your thoughts at that particular time?
I think he was going pretty strongly by the same token, and he had a few links to spare at the end of the race. So yeah, I don't think there was a huge amount of danger, but then I'm not one of the owners.
We were very happy with the result indeed. We've just seen the free-for-all here at Warragul and a fantastic run from King Cyril. With me again I have Peter Eustace. Welcome, Peter.
Good on you, Craig.
There wouldn't be too many people left in the quaddie after that one, I'd imagine.
Not when you get a winner at about $19. No, you're right there, but I guess some of the syndicate would have still been alive, if not all of them.
In fact, I'll be honest with you there, I don't think one of us had a cent on him.
Always got to follow your own greyhound. He wasn't badly boxed, even though he was in box 5. Off the track a little bit and just sort of powered along, yeah, as he liked to do.
Well, the favourite Polinelli was taken out early in the race. What impact, if any, did this have on the outcome, Pete?
He was expected to win, wasn't he? He was a pretty short price favourite, I think, or even money, but on the night, I think he would have been going probably to beat your greyhound.
In what is considered your most memorable King Cyril call, can you tell us what it was like to call the King home in his career best win?
I was pleased for you guys. I mean, I didn't back him or anything like that. Not that I ever bet that often anyway, because I don't get enough money. But yeah, I knew that you'd all be happy, and I'm thinking at the price of $19 that you might have had something on him.
If only we had our time over again. Yeah. Thanks very much for your time, Pete.
That's okay, mate.
Well, what a win by King Cyril in the mixed stake. I've got Peter Eustace here with me, the doyen of callers. Pete, he made a one-act affair of that one.
Could you explain that word? Yeah, box 2 didn't really suit him at sale either, because if you don't get that run on the first turn, Scott, over that 440 or 424, it can cause trouble. But once he could get to the outside, he was virtually right, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I was a bit concerned with drawing box 2, but he began so well that he could get to the centre of the track without causing any trouble or getting into any trouble himself.
And that early pace certainly helped him to get clear of his rivals, and it was pretty good each way odds for the field that he was in.
Yeah, he was, and you didn't call that one, Pete, but was that an opportunity to just sit back, relax and enjoy the moment?
I was in England, actually.
In England?
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
didn't get to hear the race.
Coverage not so good over there of sale greyhounds?
Probably is now, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, but you've seen the win and very impressed, obviously.
It was, yeah. He's a sort of greyhound perhaps I thought might not have handled the sale track, but, you know, like being the big greyhound and using the ground that he sort of used. But no, he was on his right foot all the way.
Well, what a win by King Cyril in the mixed stake. In trouble early from box 5, second last. But Pete, you called him starting to make ground about 200 metres out.
It was a big run, Scott, a really big run, because it was a reasonably good field that he was in. He had to give him a start early, and he just powered home, didn't he?
He certainly did. He just circled the field as if he just joined in and raced away for a big win.
Almost 4 lengths. He defeated a greyhound called Boyne Water.
Yeah, terrific run and a sensational call, Pete. You picked him out early as starting to circle the field, and a very nice touch as they went across the line to say that the King had regained his crown.
I thought it might have been in England, it was the Queen, you know, so...
Thanks again, Peter Eustace.